Morning.
Very peaceful morning.
In the woods for another superbly shot edition, an episode of Dreaming Jaguars.
How many is it now?
130 something videos we've shot.
Okay, it's not bad, is it?
It's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad.
Over how many years now?
Many
Many years.
we've been slogging away at this, trying to get somewhere with it, and slowly and surely we are. So what we're going to talk about today, Justin,
Yeah.
is an amalgamation of
Yeah.
stuff,
Just banter.
yeah, about being observed.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
Being observed.
Hang on, just let me shake my bad mood head out for the morning. Just reframe myself.
Being observed.
Being observed.
Are we all, is this entire planet and slice of reality
Yeah.
being observed by something outside of our perception? Yeah.
What, like a
Bit
god?
Well,
An omnipresent?
yeah, but see, then we're wrapping words around it from a little creature that hasn't got a fucking clue what it's talking about.
Good point, yeah.
Right? So I feel like we're being observed. Right? The whole phenomenon aspect, this phenomenon, this age-old feeling and stories and oral tradition passed down about a supernatural level of reality with supernatural beings, call it God and religion, and now we're calling it the UAP phenomenon, the alien phenomenon, the UFOs, right? The whole thing has always been there, yeah? Are we just a little creature that is going about its business for a specific reason? And this is quite cool, right? So I watched a little clip from Rogan podcast yesterday,
Yeah.
and he was saying, imagine that we are basically like the farm thing, right? So we were
Jupiter ascending.
Extrapolate out, right, from the fact that it's taken us 100,000 years, 200,000 years to go from
800,000, some people say now.
right, to go from hunter-gatherer right up to now, yeah, and it's like, Jesus Christ, that feels like a long period of time. But if you're an AI or an artificial life travelling the universe, seeding planets, yeah,
Yeah.
and then waiting for that planet to create its own version of artificial life,
Right.
yeah, through obviously our AI,
Yeah.
and we're just these little worker bees working away at something. We don't understand what we're doing, but we're just constantly innovating, and we're constantly creating newer and better things and more technological things. And then we get to the point where we can create a nuclear weapon, and it's like, hang on a minute, planet 60409 BO302, we just registered an explosion, woof, let's get over there and see what they're up to. And it's just like this whole thing, and we're just being observed constantly.
Like the universe is a big laboratory and they're just doing little scientific experiments.
Yes. Because when you think of space and you think of how vast and unachievable the universe is,
What, to reach the depths of it?
to reach the depths of it,
Or there was another
you kind
theory.
of think that it's just like outside of our
So
reaches.
we're the fullest
There's
extent.
lots of little fly things flying around
They're
my head.
fairies, leave them alone. There's a lot of space out there, yeah?
Yeah.
And we can only see, the deepest parts we can see is just from the light that we can record coming in. So it could be vaster, much vaster, yeah? Well, there's a theory,
Why are they just on me?
because I don't care about them. There's a theory that
Biting me though.
there's a theory that we are just in the event horizon of a large black hole.
Right.
So that we can't see any further because that's the light. It can't get. You know what I mean? It can't get any closer. It can't get any way past it because we're in the event horizon of a black hole. That's where the universe is.
Right.
So the whole universe is a black hole basically.
Yeah.
And we are within that black hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's why we can't see any further than that.
Okay. Nice.
That was one theory I watched. Anyway, listen. So.
Are we being observed?
Are we being observed? When you talk about, and when I said like a god, when you go back, like ancient history, like imagine ancient humans.
I don't like these things. Yeah, go.
Imagine ancient humans
Yeah.
walking into this forest. When you look at it, like all cut to B-roll,
Yeah.
right? When you look at it,
Beautiful, isn't it?
you can feel like a spiritual,
Yes.
like there's some sort of feeling.
Yes.
Mother Nature, that's probably,
Yes.
all that stuff started with that.
Yes.
Because of the beauty. Now, is it the beauty or is it the...
Well, no, because it's order, isn't it? It's order in chaos, right? So this is an ordered ecosystem. This is balance and equilibrium when nature is left to its own devices.
Not here it ain't.
You know what I mean, though?
All right.
Right, so it's kind of like, so that's, for me, that's maybe where that sense of an other comes from, because you see the equilibrium in a natural system, and actually when you look at the science of how life is on this planet, and the perfect, almost absolutely perfect conditions for us to be here, then you think, well, is there a creator, right? But that creator, you automatically, as soon as you say, is there a creator, you straight away, if you're a Christian, I'm not a Christian, but I don't follow any religion, but from school and from the kind of, you think, when you say creator, you think God, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's language.
Automatically goes God.
It's language.
But
Whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, or it doesn't make any difference.
No.
Your brain, the language you heard from childhood, will take you down that path.
Yeah.
Even if you're a Muslim and you don't believe in it,
Yeah.
or a Christian you don't believe in it, or a Jew you don't really believe in it or follow it, whatever is said, your brain goes down to what you were taught as a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So language. But what's that got to do with the observing?
I'm just so there is an overbearing feeling that there is
Something else.
Right? But everything that we talk about, every podcast that we watch, every scientist that the hardcore materialist science that we look at and watch, then the philosophical stuff that we look at, then obviously just the outrageous psychedelic stuff as well. All of it is coming from the confines of this little creature.
Yeah.
That can't help but think it knows some of the answers.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that maybe it's just way bigger
You're
than
saying
that, right? I'm saying that maybe it's way bigger.
Well, it clearly is.
Maybe we haven't got a fucking clue what's going on, right? So then you have your psychedelic experience, which you almost, and this is where I like this phenomenon, like I like the people that are bandying around the term the phenomenon and wrap in all the paranormal activity, everything from mediums, from psychedelics, from alien, UFO, UAP. The whole thing is kind of under this one thing, this phenomenon. So when you have a DMT breakthrough experience, and there is this sense that there is a presence that's waiting for you to turn up.
Yeah.
And it says, "Hi, how you doing?" And in this really weird, jovial sort of cosmic giggle way.
What took you so long?
Yeah, what took you so long? How you doing? Have a look at this. Would you want to see this? Like you're almost able to step outside of the confines of the little being that doesn't know anything, and be on the bigger stage for a short period of time, where you do have access to more of the information that's out there.
Or you're just still a little creature with chemical compound being
of course
pumped into your
brain.
brain.
Why would everybody have that same feeling of being in contact with something?
Yeah.
Or is that just the depths of... And this is the thing, right? So
I think, hang
the
on,
depths of the mind...
Just quickly, right now, it's very difficult because back in the day when DMT first came out, and I suppose Rick Strassman, there was very little knowledge, very little construct around what happens when you do DMT, right? And I've heard this argument about Terence McKenna and the machine elves. Well, people see machine elves, right?
Yeah,
well, we don't know that the machine elves that I've seen is the same as the machine.
No, I don't really like that either. When people say I've never seen the machine elves, he's just wrapping some kind of language around the thing that he saw.
Yeah.
Everybody sees probably the same sort of shit.
Well, we don't know. But this is the thing. It's very difficult now. What my point is lots of people, especially if a lot of people want to do DMT. And I meet people and I talk to them about it, and they go, I really want to do it. Like, but they've seen so much. Like us, we're probably ruining it. We've put so many podcasts out there about what you see, what you do, blah blah blah.
Podcasts, videos.
Well, videos. So people like now they have an expectation of going in.
Yeah.
And maybe the brain creates that expectation.
Yeah, I don't buy that. It's too
I don't care if you do buy it or not.
You can't.
That's my theory.
Yeah, but you can't. when you have that experience, we're sort of drifting off the topic a little bit from the observer. But when you have that experience, mate, you ain't wrapping shit around it. I suppose you might be from a. I'm not going in there thinking, oh yeah, this is familiar to what Justin told me about. You're gone. You're
I
away.
suppose. Yeah.
You are in amongst the. But what I'm trying to get at, right?
You don't go in and go, where's the machine elves?
No.
Where are they?
What I'm trying to get at with this observer thing is that there is us, right? And there is a cap on our level to be able to perceive something.
Yeah.
Bit like these little gnat things that are flying around my head.
Yeah.
They have no idea. There's loads of them, and they're biting me as well. Yeah, biting me everywhere.
They're not. Because those little things don't bite.
They are flying around. They don't know that we're filming a video.
Oh yeah, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're biting my face.
They're not, bruv. Just don't worry about them.
They don't know. Yeah. That we're filming a video.
One of them sucking the scab off where I've had that scar on it. Yeah.
They don't know that there is a little camera here and that we're filming a video.
They don't even know what a camera is.
For the YouTube channel Dreaming Jaguars, right? So their level of perception is there is a warm mound here that I don't know why, but I am attracted to.
There's carbon monoxide.
And they can't see that we are people wearing clothes, right? So surely, and if you come up the food chain to the little spider, now the little spider there, he's probably aware that this is his environment, and that he catches these little things that are flying around. They're his dinner, right?
Yeah.
And they're probably aware that he's a predator of some sort, yeah? But they aren't aware of my Lumix S1H camera, my, your coffee cup, and the fact that we drove here in a car, right? So what I'm saying is, our level of perception goes out a lot further because we've got satellites in space, we've got probes on Mars, we have got a fundamental schematic of how we think the universe works to the levels of our perception.
Right.
But I think way over and above that level of perception, it keeps on fucking going.
There's different levels.
And there are things that could be right here, right now, that we have no concept of that are observing us. And then this whole UAP thing that seems to be, taking off at the moment, excuse the pun, right? That people are saying that these things are not necessarily mechanical, that it's almost like a show. it's like a demonstration, yeah, that, you know, I'm swatting around this little fly, get away from me fly. They're dropping these fucking things into our level of reality and saying, have a look at that. Like Gary Nolan was watching this video yesterday with Gary Nolan, Stanford University. I'm sure he is the top of his game blood doctor, right? And he's got patents, 50 patents. The geezer's super clever. He's part of that Soul Foundation. And he says, like, some of the reports that are coming in with just the absurdity of what the people are experiencing, like, a ship comes down, someone gets out of the silver suit, they're trying to fix it, yeah? It's just completely glowing. People have stood like 20 foot away, and he sort of, as a little wave, gets back in the ship, and the ship flies off, right? Now these people who are reporting seeing that,
yeah,
and there's a number of them, there was a group of people that's what they all saw, right? And he's like, that's not what
you'd expect a highly intelligent.
It's a show.
Yeah, it comes out.
Yeah, tinkers with his ship.
There's something wrong with my shit. Oh, one of the wires have broken.
Yeah, as a little wave. Oh look. All right. And gets back in, right?
That's fucking ridiculous.
So this is the whole point. So it's kind of like it's a show.
So it started with Roswell. What we're going to do is we're going to fly. Now let's just crash.
Yeah, I mean some of them, but then you know you can't, like, we can't sort of say that it's all the same thing. So maybe there are spacefaring civilizations that have come. Maybe a couple of them are they've just sussed out this technology on their home world. They're taking their maiden voyage. They've come to our planet and they've stacked it. Right? That's possible.
Well, that Canadian defence guy, there's that meme going around of him at the moment, isn't there, saying that there are like loads of different. It's a bit like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. There's a federation of different species. They could all be on different levels, but they've basically, once you get into it, they set these laws, what you can and can't do. Well, maybe there's some of them who ain't quite in the Federation yet, but they're just about fucking about with it. And they're the ones who come along, crash into this planet.
Yeah, or that, like you say, or the old. I think that Gary Nolan again and Diana Pasulka are talking about they give us these craft as a donation. It's like a bit like with the, you know, you go into a tribe in the Amazon and you go, there you go, mate.
Yeah.
Have this tool to make your
Use a machete.
arrowheads shot. Yeah, exactly. So
rather
maybe,
than use that bit of flint over there, mate, here's a pan and a pot.
Yeah, exactly. Ruin their culture.
Yeah.
But I mean, the observer thing is interesting, and I feel that we're being observed. And I think that you know, this whole, I've come to realise or think now that this whole UAP thing that's in the news, that's on the, you know, that it's never going to get out, mate, because the game's up then, isn't it? It's never going to get out. We're never going to get any answers. We're never going to get any answers. Because the power.
Well, even if you get an answer there, that doesn't end the questions, does it? We just go, oh right, there are creatures out there. There are other species who do, or they are in a fucking stellar species.
Maybe they're harvesting our souls.
And then, oh, that's the other one, isn't it? But then there'll be more questions after that. Well, who made them? Where do they believe in a god? Have they got this? Have they got that? You know what I mean? And it will just be never ending. It will just be, oh, everyone knows it now, but what's the next question? What's the next step? That's part of humanity. That's the way we work, isn't it? Constantly question everything. How did that tree grow there? How do them plants turn blue? How come they're blue and other ones are white? Like, we're inquisitive. We want to know that stuff.
These things are crawling on my face, mate. They are. They're everywhere. You fucking.
They're not, bruv. They are. But...
So anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Observe.
We're being observed.
We're being observed.
Like we observe.
So
maybe that's just a human way of looking at stuff. We just put human stuff on what we think. So instantly you go, oh, we're being observed. Maybe it's fuck all to do with that. Maybe it's nothing to do with being observed.
Maybe we're definitely being observed.
Maybe they just don't give a fuck. They just buzz around here. go. Like we don't, like we'll walk through that wood there, kick a fucking spider's web. You're like swatting these things out of the way.
Just massacring these.
Because we're in the woods, yeah. Maybe they're just, oh, there's a planet, look. There's them funny creatures over there, though. Don't give a fuck about them. In fact, if they get in my way, I'll just bat it out of the way.
Yeah. Or maybe we're some kind
Not
of...
coming here to watch or anything. It's just like, oh, well, what we like to do is we need some power, and they just come here and collect some power of some sort, which it makes me laugh just as much, because if you're interstellar, why would you need to come to a planet to collect any kind of...
It would be interested.
Water, hydrogen.
We are a product of the universe, right? We are a product. We have come from the universe.
We are made of stardust.
We're not separate from the universe. We are a product of it because we have come out of it. Yeah. So maybe there is a general theme that runs through all living things of inquisitiveness and curiosity and you know just a want to learn, to gain knowledge, right?
Yeah.
So then maybe if other creatures or entities or whatever you want to call them that come out of reality to here, or across the galaxy to here, right? Maybe they do want to look, because if scientists find a new fucking snail in the Amazon rainforest, they'll send a team to study it, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So I think it's quite feasible that we would be found interesting to some other life form. But I just think that it's not that simple, mate. The whole DMT experience knits together with a deeper level of reality.
Yeah.
That there's more. There's just more. There's just more. There is more.
Here's a strange concept for you. Maybe there really is a God.
Yeah.
Maybe there really is a God, and he's creating these things.
Maybe.
What's it? The Watchers.
Why would it be he?
The Watchers.
Oh, the Watchers. Yeah. So new film coming
Sorry,
out.
I didn't mean he. Them.
There's two actually. We'll just go off on a film tangent quickly.
Oh, not about a film, but the Watchers.
Well, the Watchers, the film. So check out the trailer. I'll put a link in the description for the new film by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's another film. We'll talk about that on the way home. So them two are in the summer, right? It's quality for the blockbuster film. But anyway, the Watchers. So the Watchers, the story is a girl down on her luck goes. She's in Ireland.
It's in Ireland, isn't it?
Yeah. She walks into a pub. She meets this guy. This guy says to her, "Look, do you want
Excuse me.
This guy says to her, "Do you want to earn some money? I need you to drop something off at this place." So she says, "Yeah, fine, no worries. Good money." So she goes out into the woods. Freaky stuff starts going down. And there's this house that she's got to deliver the stuff to. Door opens. Woman says, "You've got 5 seconds to get in." She runs in there, and then bang, she is in this house in the middle of the woods with this huge glass window. And every night they get watched by something. Looks very freaky. They make weird noises. Spoiler alert! It's the fallen angels, apparently.
I haven't seen that in the clips.
Yeah, so they are the fallen angels, right?
Who are the Watchers?
Nephilim, isn't it? Is it the
No,
Nephilim?
the Nephilim are the giants. The Watchers are in Enoch, in the Book of Enoch, which is in the Ethiopian Bible, written out the King, or wasn't even written out the King James.
So angels that come to earth to screw the women of men.
The angels were the Watchers,
the daughters
apparently.
of men.
Daughters of, they fancied, which I find a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Like,
But
although, just off on a tangent, was it Star Trek?
Yeah.
Didn't Captain Kirk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't he go around like getting off with like fit blue alien birds and that?
Yeah.
Weird concept. Like these alien creatures came down and found female human females,
Had
attractive,
babies.
and then had babies with them,
So that's,
and those babies became the Nephilim, and they were giants.
So that story now,
Yeah.
so the film The Watchers, the Fallen Angels, right? That is from the Book of Enoch from fucking time ago. Now, what is part of the UAP theme? That people are taken, they're forced to have sex with, and they create hybrid children, alien children. Isn't that just a carryover? God, these things are doing my nut in.
I remember that from reading Johnny Mack years ago about this, but I thought they just extracted like females had eggs taken and blokes.
Sex, mate. There's stories of people nailing these alien chicks and having kids with them, right? And then they get revisited and they bring their kid back and they go, "This is my kid." And you've got a kid with a big thing and the big eyes and shit. It's like a little kid, daddy, right? So that story, the story of the Watchers, is there, comes through into
highly.
I know, but those stories are true, not true, but they happen.
These people believe it.
These people believe it. That is just a carryover. So I think we're being observed. I think we've probably rambled on for long enough, don't you?
No, come on.
Well, how long is this video going to be?
Keep the flow going.
13 minutes.
We're just getting started. The fucking Watchers. Fallen angels.
Fallen angels.
The biblical term
The observed
of an alien entity was an angel.
Yeah.
The Hebrew.
The wheels of.
I talk
Ezekiel.
about that Paul. I want to say Weller, but it ain't Weller, is it? Can't fucking remember his name now. On the Fifth Kind. He's translated the Bible and goes back, and the Elohim is not God. It's like star people and all that stuff.
Yes, I am your God. I am your God.
Like,
I am the Creator.
and that's written from text. I think some of that's the Old Testament.
It's Sumerian, isn't it?
6,000. Well, yeah, the Gilgamesh and all that stuff. 6,000 years old, maybe. Yeah, 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 BC. So, like, were they aliens?
Well, we're just being. Look, I think we're
being observed.
Observed, and then maybe
maybe they're demons.
Let's talk about the progression from here on in, right? We'll give it another couple of minutes and then we'll wrap it.
We'll wrap it up. Yeah.
We'll talk about the progression of where we go from here on in. Obviously, we're on the verge of ChatGPT 5 launches in, I think, the 14th of May.
Right.
Right. That is going to be a game changer. Sam Altman did an interview the day before yesterday. He's like, GPT-4 is going to feel like archaic shit compared to GPT-5, right? So we're moving quickly to a place where artificial intelligence is seriously powerful.
If you ain't using that right now, you're a fool.
Right, hang
That's
on.
the way I look at it.
So you can already, through machine learning, pretty much visualise someone's dreams. Through AI, through machine learning, you can map people's. They've trained machine learning to map people's brain waves, and then put someone to sleep, and it's mapping their brain, and it can tell.
I wouldn't want to watch my dream last night.
But let's go further now. Let's go another few years in and we get to a point where I can actually watch your dream in HD, because the generative AI.
That, you can be in the dream and actually interact with the dream.
The generative AI can create such a very close, approximation of your dream, right? Then let's say you put someone in a DMT state, and then you'll be able, in 10 years' time from now, you'll be able to put someone in DMT breakthrough, and on a screen you can pretty much get obviously not going to be multi-dimensional like the DMT, but you can watch it, right? So maybe we are approaching a time where answers do and become more easy to access. I'm going to look like an absolute nutter, just rubbing my head like that on this video. But these little flies are everywhere.
That's an interesting concept, but don't we always believe we're on the cusp of something?
Probably, yeah.
Like, within quantum physics right now, I was watching someone else, and they are on the cusp. because they're starting to learn that time's like the way that particles can interact with each other over vast distances. Just like it's not even faster than the speed of light. It's literally instantaneously. And the more they've looked at it, they're like, oh, well, it's like literally the past and the present and the future are one in the same thing.
We're learning more stuff. We are being observed by creatures and gods and the watchers.
Demons.
And DMT
The jinn.
is going to be integral in unpicking the levels of reality that are out there.
What, DMT will be?
DMT will be, yeah.
Why?
Because it will.
For what reason?
Because it
Surely the intelligence of the human brain will help us unpick it with the use of AI.
No, DMT is going to be a massive part of that, mate.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I don't.
I'm
kind of missing the point. Why DMT?
Because that experience.
Why psychedelics?
Because that experience
You don't need a psychedelic though to have an experience like that. That's my thing about the brain. Like you can, like we discussed the other night, you can starve yourself. You can have sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
Like there are many ways. Like the Tibetan monks. You know this whole thing about meditation. Yeah. The Wim Hof, the breathing. Yeah. You can bring about a psychedelic experience without the use of these compounds.
Yeah, but that one.
So what we're saying is not just DMT, it's the psychedelic experience that is the thing that will help us grow.
Yes.
Not just fucking DMT.
No. But the specifically the DMT experience is so
intense,
earth-shattering that it's going to, I think, be integral in unpicking. Further down the line, in conjunction with other technologies,
right.
That if you're looking for, if your hypothesis is that we are in a slice, an infinitely small slice of a much larger reality, then surely DMT or the breakthrough psychedelic experience, however it comes,
is the way of moving out of that slice.
Is the thing to start looking at, isn't it? Because then you're investigating.
I suppose because
the larger
there's
slice.
Very little else that you could examine in that way, other than
exactly. Anyway, I think we've got to wrap it up, mate, because these little fly things are doing my nut in. So that was another good one from Justin and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm going to look like a schizophrenic weirdo, rubbing my head.
Well, they'd probably be able to see him all buzzing around us, wouldn't they?
Probably. Anyway, wrap it up then, bruv.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
Patreon.com/Dreaming Jaguars, and become a member of the channel. And
also, if you want to hear us discuss something, maybe put that down in the comments, because then
we'll have ideas.
That'll save us waffling on about shit.
Yeah, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. See you later. Get away from you little flies.